Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our July monthly Horoscope, and this will be for the sign of Gemini. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message and share with my viewers for the highest good of all. At the beginning of the month, we'll take a card from the top. Middle of the month, we'll take a card from the center. And the end of the month, we're going to take a card from the bottom. Wow, very interesting, Gemini, what July is looking like. So here we are with the Queen of Cups, and she has her cup held high. And the Queen of Cups could be either representing you, and again, it's not gender specific. This could be a man feeling this way, or it could be a woman feeling this way. But basically, the Queen of Cups is the kind of person that wears her heart on her sleeve. She's a very sensitive and emotional and intuitive woman. And she's very much into escapism. She lives in her head a lot. She thinks things through deeply, and sometimes she gets just too caught up in her emotions. So we're going to need to watch for that in the beginning of July, not to be too much in our head, okay? Not to be, too emotional. You're going to be feeling very reflective in the beginning of July. You're going to be reflecting on things, a little bit emotional. This is the kind of woman that's easily hurt. So maybe your emotions are a little tender in the beginning of July. So you'd want to, watch out for that and not, like I said, live too much in your head or get overly sentimental or emotional in the beginning of the month. And then by the middle of the month, very interesting, we have the Tower. Now, a lot of people, when they see the Tower, it's very dark and there's lightning. And the Tower card usually means that something is going to be removed from your life. And this means something that was not serving your highest good is going to come to a drastic end. Okay? However, this is a very good thing. Maybe it's whatever you were feeling sentimental and emotional about in the beginning of July is finally going to end. And when that situation is removed from your life or person is removed from your life, it's a good thing because it's making way for something new and better to enter your life. This is something that isn't for your highest good and isn't going to be dragging you down anymore. What happens is when this Tower crashes to the ground, it allows us a nice, smooth, cleared out foundation to build something that is more stable than what was there before. So to me, the Tower card is a good thing. Something old that's outlived its shelf life, that's outdated, not for your highest good, is going to be removed from your life. Okay, and not necessarily you removing it. It's going to just go. It's going to be gone. Whether this is a person in your life or maybe a job that's been upsetting you or a career that's just not, bringing you the fulfillment that you want. Whatever it is, it's leaving. It's going to be gone in the middle of the month, and you're going to have a much better foundation to build something strong and more stable. And then at the end of the month, how nice this card is. I love the houses in the background, and it's like a dusk. It's like a bluish, purplish sky. And this woman is standing here, and there's cards falling to her feet. And what a beautiful card. This Ten of Wands card, when this appears at the end of the month, what this is telling us is you're feeling very overwhelmed, okay? And I know Geminis like myself, we overwork ourselves mentally and physically. And overwhelm is a word that I would definitely use to describe myself quite a bit. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that by the end of the month that we're not overloading ourselves. We need to lighten our load. So whatever it is that's been removed, it's probably been a sense of overwhelm. Okay, and frustration to you, but it's going to be gone. It's going to resolve itself. But at the end of the month, just take a time out if you could. Try not to burden yourself with too much. Okay, and basically ask for help if you need some at the end of the month. Okay, this card asks us not to try to handle situations alone. and by ourselves, that you may need some type of assistance at the end of the month, that you don't have to carry this burden alone. And to also, beware of overwhelm and overburdening yourself at the end of the month, and try, if you could, to lighten your load. Very, very interesting month, Gemini. Starts out very emotional. Something comes to an end. And at the end of the month, like I said, just try to chill out and relax. It's the summer. Take a time out. Don't overwork yourself. And if necessary, be sure to ask for help if you need to do that at the end of July. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.